Hey everybody. I want to tell a quick story about Cameron Crowe, someone who I admire very much as a filmmaker, as a writer before that. His stuff with Rolling Stone is excellent and is the basis, his early life is the basis for the movie Almost Famous, which, as you may deduce, is how I sort of came upon my sort of handle name here, almost Gaymous. It's actually Gaymous, as I've, described in a previous video, is just a word I came up with to describe fame amongst the gay community. It's just a thing. It's a joke. Anyway, but yeah, I love Cameron Crowe. He's great. His movies are amazing. I'm not going to list all his movies, but several of my favorite movies of his include Almost Famous, but also Vanilla Sky. It's a remake, I know, but I love his version. It's the only Tom Cruise movie I really like. No offense. Everyone in it is in it. It doesn't matter who's in it because it's that good. So anyway, cut to a few summers ago, I was lucky enough to go to Washington State to the Gorge to see Joni perform with Brandy Carlisle with this big comeback concert. It was amazing. More on that in another post. But while I was there, the day before the concert, or before the concert, I should say, not the day before, before the concert, there was a reception right next to the Gorge. If you've ever been there, I had never been there before myself. There's a winery, and it's a beautiful, beautiful setting because it overlooks parts of the Gorge as well. And on our way in, my friends and I are driving along this beautiful little road to get into the winery, and I swear I was like, "Is that Cameron Crowe just walking along the road?" Anyway, he was though, and we had a car full, and because I don't think, I'm like, "Pull over, let's pick him up." I'm like, "We're gonna put him on the roof." I didn't say that. I think my friends were kind of like, "Kevin, no, we can't." But I just wanted to meet Cameron Crowe because I admire him so much. And so, long story short, too late. We get to the winery, and as we're walking in, I see him standing there, just hanging out, whatever. So my friends go to find a table, and I'm like, "I'll be right back." So I just wander over near where Cameron Crowe is standing, and we're overlooking the gorge, and I say something kind of silly where I'm like, "Isn't this absolutely beautiful?" to him, because it was so obvious that it was beautiful. And he's like, "Yeah, it really is." And I just paused and I said, "Hey man, I don't want to fan out." I was like, "I'm a big fan of yours." I was like, "I want to let you know I admire you very much." And for some reason, my mind went right to Vanilla Sky. And I was like, "This feels surreal." I'm like, this is really happening." I'm like, "It's very Vanilla Sky, though." I must say, I'm like, "Is this happening?" I was like, "Ooh," trying to be stupid about it. But he shook my hand in a cool way. He calmed me down a little bit because I was a little, hyper, really excited to meet him. And he was just the most real, amazing, nice guy. We talked about our mutual love for Joni. But I wish I asked him about what he's doing now with Joni, as far as I know he's doing a film. I don't know if it's a biopic or a documentary or how they're doing it, but I think now it's officially a biopic, which is going to be amazing. I dropped the ball there, but I was kind of nervous meeting him. I also should have brought him over to meet my friends, just as "Hey, you want to come meet my friends?" And he was so cool, he almost would have done it. But at that point, I didn't want to overdo it, so I was kind of just like, "Hey, thanks for being so cool." And he shook my hand again, and I said, "Enjoy the show this weekend," and that's kind of it. So that's my almost Gaymous meets almost famous story. So hope you enjoyed that, and have a great rest of your day.